Realm of Shadows by Shri Das. Chapter 1. The Whispering Grove. In the heart of the ethereal realm of shadows, beneath the sprawling branches of the ancient Whispering Grove, a fellowship of unlikely allies convened. Elves, their eyes aglow with the luminance of emerald fire, stood shoulder to shoulder with dwarves whose hammers bore the distinctive marks of subterranean craftsmanship. Elowen, the sorceress veiled in shadows that danced like living silk, and Meliora, the bard whose melodies wove forgotten tales into the very air, completed this diverse assembly. The Whispering Grove, a majestic cathedral of twisted branches and shifting shadows, cast an otherworldly glow upon the fellowship. Elandrin, an elven archer of regal bearing, stepped forward. His voice, a melodic murmur that harmonized with the whispers of the ancient trees, carried the weight of prophecy. "The grove speaks of a looming darkness," Elandrin began, his gaze sweeping across the varied faces of the fellowship. "A darkness that threatens to unravel the very fabric of our realm." The air stirred, as if the essence of the grove itself acknowledged the gravity of the moment. Dwarven eyes, accustomed to the depths of the earth, met the ethereal gaze of the elves. Elowen, her features obscured by the play of shadows, nodded knowingly. "The prophecy is clear," she intoned, her voice a lilting echo. "To defy this darkness, we must embark on a quest, a journey that will test not only our mettle, but the bonds that bind us." The dwarves exchanged determined glances, their hands instinctively gripping the hafts of their hammers. Meliora, sensing the weight of the moment, began to pluck a haunting melody on her lute. The notes resonated through the grove, infusing the air with a sense of ancient magic. Elandrin turned his gaze to Meliora, a silent acknowledgement passing between them. "Your melodies will guide us, Meliora, through the trials ahead." The bard nodded, her fingers coaxing a melancholic tune that seemed to synchronize with the very heartbeat of the grove. The fellowship, united by a shared purpose, felt the weight of destiny settle upon their shoulders. As the whispered prophecies and haunting melodies wove a tapestry of fate, the fellowship exchanged solemn vows. Each member, from the stoic dwarves to the enigmatic sorceress, pledged allegiance to a cause that transcended the boundaries of their races. The Whispering Grove, a silent witness to the eons, seemed to embrace the fellowship with the ancient energy of the realm. The air shimmered with the merging of destinies, and as the first steps toward their quest unfolded, the fellowship ventured forth, their unity echoing through the whispers of the grove like a harmonious hymn. The fellowship, having embraced the weight of their destiny beneath the Whispering Grove's celestial canopy, embarked on their journey through the ever-shifting landscapes of the realm of shadows. Elandrin, the elven archer, clutched an enchanted map, an intricate parchment that pulsed with ethereal light, revealing hidden trails and secret realms. Through mist-laden valleys and over crystal-clear rivers, the fellowship pressed onward, guided by the map's mystical glow. Elowen, the sorceress, extended her senses, communing with the spirits of the land. The air crackled with an unseen energy as wisps of spectral light trailed the fellowship, bearing witness to their quest. "We tread upon the threads of destiny," Elowen whispered, her eyes alight with the wisdom drawn from the ancient spirits. "The map is our guide, but the spirits shall illuminate the uncharted realms." The fellowship encountered elusive beings along their path, wisps of ethereal light that flitted like ghostly fireflies, mischievous sprites whose laughter echoed through the air, and silent guardians who tested the resolve of the travellers. Each encounter, a dance between the known and the mysterious, shaped the fellowship's understanding of the realm of shadows. As the fellowship traversed the mystical landscapes, Meliora, the bard, engaged the sprites in a whimsical exchange of melodies. Her lute's notes mingled with the sprites' laughter, creating a symphony that resonated through the enchanted valleys. The fellowship, momentarily freed from the weight of their quest, found solace in the ephemeral beauty of the moment. Elandrin, meanwhile, consulted the enchanted map, his keen eyes deciphering its cryptic markings. The parchment responded to his touch, revealing hidden paths veiled to the uninitiated. The map became a living entity, guiding the fellowship through the ever-changing tapestry of the realm of shadows. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across their path, the fellowship stumbled upon a secluded glade, bathed in the soft glow of twilight. Elowen, attuned to the mystical energies of the land, sensed an ancient presence. "The glade is a sanctuary," she murmured, her eyes reflecting the tranquility of the space. "Here the spirits converge, sharing tales untold for centuries." The fellowship, weary but determined, gathered in the glade. Around them the spirits stirred, casting a gentle radiance upon their faces. The enchanted map lay open, its glow revealing the next leg of their journey. "Rest now, for tomorrow we tread upon paths unknown," Elandrin declared, his voice carrying the weight of leadership. The fellowship settled beneath the ancient trees, lulled by the soft murmurs of the spirits and the haunting melodies of Meliora's lute. The realm of shadows, a realm where reality wove with magic, awaited the fellowship's continued exploration, guided by the enchanted map and the unseen forces that whispered through the land. With the enchanted map as their celestial guide, the fellowship ventured deeper into the heart of the realm of shadows, their footsteps echoing through the mist-laden valleys and across crystalline rivers. The whispers of the ancient spirits lingered in the air, a spectral chorus guiding their way. In the shadow of the Iron Spire Mountains, the dwarves' keen instincts detected an entrance concealed by the hand of nature. The fellowship stood before the fabled Forge of Ancients, a cavernous smithy rumoured to hold the key to forging a weapon capable of challenging the encroaching darkness. The dwarves, masters of the forge, entered with purpose, their hammers resonating against the cavern walls. Elowen, the sorceress, conjured ethereal flames that danced upon the anvils, lending an otherworldly illumination to the subterranean chamber. The air thickened with the scent of molten metal and the harmonious clangour of craftsmanship. Elandrin, the elven archer, his gaze sharp and discerning, surveyed the ancient runes etched into the forge's walls. "This is no ordinary forge," he mused, his voice blending with the rhythmic beats of the dwarves' hammers. "It is a crucible of ancient magic, a vessel for the spirits of creation." As the dwarves worked tirelessly, their skilled hands shaping the raw ore into a weapon of destiny, Elowen channeled her sorcery. Her incantations interwove with the clangour of the forge, an arcane dance that breathed life into the forging process. Shadows and sparks entwined, converging upon the nascent weapon like spirits converging upon a shared purpose. The fellowship, their collective breath held in anticipation, witnessed the birth of a blade that shimmered with ethereal energy. The dwarves, their eyes reflecting the fires of creation, presented the weapon to Elandrin with a solemn nod. "This is not just a blade," declared Elandrin, holding the weapon aloft. "It is a symbol of our unity, forged in the crucible of the ancients. With this, we shall stand against the encroaching darkness that seeks to devour our realm." The fellowship, a tapestry of races bound by a common purpose, marvelled at the weapon before them. The enchanted map, now aglow with an intensified luminance, seemed to resonate with the newfound power of the forged blade. As the fellowship emerged from the Forge of Ancients, The enchanted weapon in their possession, they carried not only a physical instrument of defiance, but also the embodiment of their unity. The realm of shadows, ever watchful, awaited the fellowship's next steps, their destiny now entwined with the luminous threads of creation. Armed with the forged weapon and guided by the luminous map, the fellowship delved deeper into the enigmatic heart of the realm of shadows. Their journey led them to the labyrinth of whispers, a maze of twisting corridors where shadows danced with ethereal grace, and every step seemed to echo with the murmurings of unseen voices. Elandrin, his keen elven eyes discerning even in the labyrinthine shadows, took the lead. The fellowship moved cautiously, the air thick with anticipation. Elowen, the sorceress, extended her senses, feeling the subtle vibrations of magic that resonated within the labyrinth's walls. Meliora, the bard, plucked her lute, the haunting melody resonating through the corridors. The labyrinth responded, its shadows quivering in harmony with the music. The fellowship navigated through the shifting maze, each turn and twist a potential revelation or concealed peril. In the heart of the labyrinth, a spectral guardian materialized. A figure cloaked in shadows, its eyes gleaming with an ancient wisdom. It spoke in riddles that teased the edges of the fellowship's understanding, a test of their collective wit. "The answer lies in the echoes of your unity," the guardian intoned cryptically. "Speak, and the path shall reveal itself." Elowen, attuned to the mystical currents, exchanged a knowing glance with Elandrin. "The answer lies within the echoes of our unity," she echoed, her voice intertwining with Meliora's melodic response. The guardian, satisfied, gestured toward a concealed passage that unveiled itself as if by magic. The fellowship ventured forth, guided by the interplay of words and melody. Each riddle solved became a bridge to the next stage of their journey. As they progressed, the labyrinth seemed to respond to Meliora's music, the shadows parting to reveal hidden doorways and secret chambers. The fellowship's footsteps, synchronized with the rhythmic pulse of the labyrinth, echoed through the ethereal corridors. "We are not merely travellers," Elandrin mused, his eyes alight with insight. "We are participants in a cosmic symphony, and each note shapes our path." Meliora's lute played on, its chords resonating with a newfound intensity. The fellowship, their senses heightened by the enigmatic labyrinth, moved with purpose. The whispers of the maze became a chorus, a living testament to their unity and the choices made within the shifting shadows. As the labyrinth unfolded its secrets, the fellowship stood at the threshold of the next phase of their quest. The enchanted map pulsed with an intensified glow, awaiting the guidance of the listeners to determine the fellowship's fate in the ever-evolving realm of shadows. Beyond the labyrinth, the fellowship emerged into a realm where reality itself seemed to blur. The sky swirled with hues unseen, and the ground beneath their feet felt insubstantial. Elandrin consulted the enchanted map, the pulsating light guiding them toward a convergence point where the veils between worlds were thin. As the fellowship approached, a gateway to the heart of the encroaching darkness materialized. The air crackled with an otherworldly tension, and the looming shadows seemed to pause in anticipation. The enchanted weapon, forged in the crucible of the ancients, shimmered with ethereal energy in Elandrin's grasp. "We stand at the precipice of destiny," Elandrin declared, his voice carrying across the surreal landscape. "Our choices here will shape the fate of the realm of shadows." Elowen, her eyes reflecting the swirling colours of the veiled realm, extended her senses. "The convergence is a nexus of possibilities," she murmured. "The spirits watch, awaiting our decision. The Fellowship, bound by their experiences in the Whispering Grove, the Forge of Ancients, and the Labyrinth of Whispers, faced a choice that would resonate through the very fabric of their realm. The listeners, whose influence wove into the unfolding tale, stood at the crossroads of the Fellowship's journey. Elandrin turned to the listeners, his gaze unwavering. Your suggestions will guide our path. Speak, and the echoes of your words will shape the destiny of the realm of shadows. A virtual realm where the listeners' voices manifested, awaited. Suggestions, like whispers carried by the wind, would reach the Fellowship and determine their next course of action. The enchanted map, now responsive to the collective will of the listeners, awaited its next directive. The veils of the surreal realm shimmered, and the destiny of the realm of shadows hung in the balance, poised to be shaped by the whims and wisdom of those who dared to comment and influence the final confrontation with the ancient darkness.